Hey guys, welcome back to Rimworld. My name is Maltew and we're going to start a brand new playthrough today. We're going to be playing on the unstable branch, the development branch of what they used to call build 1.0, but now they call 0.19. I guess they decided let's not call it 1.0 because it's not out yet, so that makes sense. But as far as I know, this is the final major release before 1.0. So we're just going to call it 1.0 because that's a lot more. That sounds a lot better, doesn't it? So we got some good tips last time. Last time didn't go quite as well as we had hoped. But I played a bunch of the unstable branch actually, and it was going pretty well. So we'll try again. So we're going to take Central Classic again, and we're going to take... is medium now the new rough, or... No. So we're going to try rough again. And we're going to take Iron Man as well. Let's just take some default seat here. So I played a bit on my vacation and could not find player action. Okay. And I played basically until I had the issue of not having any more components. And I was pretty screwed. Or not components, machinery components, yeah. So let's see. What do we have here? We have a growing period of 30 of the 60 days. This could be enough actually. Where do they show the heat now this time? Ah, here it is. Okay. Minus 12 to 26. That sounds actually pretty good. It's not too cold and not too hot, although it's actually pretty cold. Screw it. We'll take this. Large hills. Looks good. So this time we're actually gonna do some randomizing until we get some dudes that make sense. That was one of the recommendations that I got. So we want someone who has good construction, or at least interested in construction. Someone who knows how to cook, and someone who knows how to craft. And with those three, as well as maybe someone who has a bit of medicine, we should be good. So let's see what we have here. Very nice. So we have... minus 40 with Ethan Dunsmore because it's an ex-husband. Okay, so let's not take Ethan. That's this guy. So this lady is quite old, which is not the best. She already has 2 cataracts as well, which I think basically put everything down to 50% that has to do with vision, so shooting and stuff like that. She is, however, good at mining and medical and animal. Like, she's quite good. I think we do want young people mostly, but let's keep her for now, actually. That's not that bad. If we take her, then we actually need someone... We still need a cook. Plants 5 is okay. But we don't want everything to be on this lady. So actually... screw it. She's too old. We want young people, right? Medical 9. Shooting 10. That does, of course, mean that our doctor is going to be within the line of fire a lot, which is not great. But actually... yeah, that's not bad. You can also do some research in the worst case. A little bit of plants. Let's keep this guy for now. Does he have any... Okay, he can't do artistic. I really don't care. He has a peg leg. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Intellectual and crafting. That's not bad, actually. He could be our crafter. But what's more important, I would say, is construction. And so far, both 0 construction is a little bad. Oy, 17 cooking. Jesus. That's a lot of cooking. And some intellectual. Has a couple of gunshot and scratch wounds. Incapable of dumb labor is really annoying. That means you can't do any hauling and stuff. So that's not great. Let's keep her for now. If we take these 2, then we are missing construction still. They both have 0 construction. 6 construction, but no interest. Ooh. This one is not bad, but also that's the same old lady we had before. There we go. Medical... crafting, and a little bit of construction. That's nice. Let's take her. And then we actually don't need to take... well, medical... This guy was mostly medical and some shooting. She's incapable of firefighting. That's not great, but actually still doable if the other guys can do it, I think. Chemical fascination. So she wants to get high and stuff, I think. Yeah. Or at least more likely to get high. Doesn't need much sleep, is quite good. And fast learn is also really... this lady is good. We'll keep her for sure. So she's our medical, crafter, maybe even construction. So we need plants and construction. Super duper. Really good, really good. Let's take this lady. She can do anything. She eats a lot, which is not great, but that's fine. Pretty is okay as well. So if we take these two, we have already medical, crafting, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Medical and construction a little bit. Construction a lot, and cooking a lot. Not necessarily something we want to have on the same person, because one person is going to be probably constructing things, and one is going to be cooking and doing some plant stuff. Nope. This guy can't do anything, man. Useless. Oi. Got another old lady. The old people... Ooh. Animals. Construction 9 and shooting 12. Can't do cooking. We have no one who's interested in... Let's just randomize until we get someone who's interested in cooking. Here we go. Is addicted to smoke leaf, so she's gonna have to go through... what's it called? Damn, I lost... my English failed me. She's gonna go through withdrawal. There we go. She's gonna have to go through withdrawal in the beginning, which is not great, but these are pretty good. She can't research, which is fine because we have no one that can do that, but that doesn't matter. We'll get someone. As a miner. Oh, he's 95, really? I didn't pay attention to that. That's really fucking old. He's probably gonna die pretty fast. Okay, so we have medicine, crafting, a little bit of construction, melee, cooking, plants. Screw it. We'll take one old lady with us, like last time. Oh, we're a team of ladies this time. I'll just keep the default names for now, and then maybe we'll change it. If you guys want to be a little old lady, let me know. Okay. We awake from our crypto sleep sarcophagi, as usual. So, let's check out our map. We start with a nice building right here, but then again, right in the middle. Not the greatest. So let's see. Which area is the most defendable? Guess we could close off like this area here. And then we actually have this area. Or we could close up this area. That would also work. I think this one looks nice. And it's also not so far away. So that's totally usable. I'm just gonna change my keyboards real quick so I don't have that loud ass mechanical keyboard clacking away. There we go. So let's move in here. We already have a nice little room here, which is actually quite nice because we can just move in there right away. Put down some beds. Put down some beds here, just as a starting thing, because then we don't actually need to build individual rooms quite yet. I know they definitely prefer that, but if we can actually just put some small tables, just cram everything into this room, and then we actually have a nice little setup for the beginning. And this time we're gonna start growing things a lot sooner than we did last time, because that one was not great what we did there. Also, now in this version you actually start with some armor. So we could deck one guy completely and be like super tough, or we could move it between the three, like share it between the three. So let's see, shooting, nope, melee, yeah, and melee. Okay, so we don't really have anyone who can shoot, which I didn't really take into consideration. Let's see how that goes. So Darcy, we're gonna give her definitely not one of the guns, and I guess Belarus will get the rifle. Ian, yeah, even though she's a lot better at melee. Darcy with her melee weapon is gonna equip that. And actually I think maybe our, yeah, exactly, she's gonna have the revolver and a melee, like not a melee weapon, but she's good at melee, so I guess even if she gets close to an enemy, she'll be pretty badass. So we're just gonna make her wear the full outfit. It's gonna slow her down a bit, and she's already old, so she's probably gonna be pretty slow. Where's that again? Gear, I guess. Sharp, so she's pretty protected. Actually, the movement is in... Wait, where do I see the movement again? I guess here, yeah? Moving, poor. Okay, crypto sleep sickness. That's fine. Okay, so that's gonna go up. So our dudes are gonna start building already, which is pretty nice. Like I said, we'll probably close off this area, or at least not necessarily close, but put some sandbags and maybe some turrets once we research those. And some sandbags here and some sandbags here, and then we have this nice little area. It's not the biggest, but we can move into the mountains a little bit, and even if need be, we can expand into maybe here if we put down some defenses. So let's, like last time, let's put a small area under a roof where we can put our things, like move all of our stuff so it doesn't deteriorate. So let's put a stockpile area like maybe here somewhere, and make this roofed as well. There we go. And then they will hopefully move these things in there. So having this here is actually quite nice, because then we're already have a closed area. Let's put a roof on that as well. And a door. Failed to construct. Great. So let's actually look at the work of the people, because they have some very specific skills that we're gonna want to make use of. We're gonna go into actually manual priorities immediately, because I want to be able to say, like, you should be doing this and you should be doing that. So our doctor, what's he got? 2. So he should prioritize always to be doctor, or she, I guess. I'm gonna have to get used to saying she all the time, because they're all ladies. If you're sick, you should rest. Exactly, flicking and all that stuff, do that as fast as possible. We have a social dude, which is this guy. We'll keep that like that. Or this lady, this gal. Animal handling, I guess we can put up. Cooking should be number 1 for this lady. And the rest, I think, can probably stay as it is. Mining, smithing and tailoring. She'll definitely be our crafting lady once we get to that point as well. Although it's going to be difficult making her cook as well. So maybe actually we should be training this dude for cooking. Because growing doesn't happen as often. Like once we have some crafting benches or whatever, like you can keep pretty busy tailoring and crafting. But cooking takes a long time. Like, usually I have someone who's cooking constantly. So maybe I will just keep that one as a priority 3 for her, and make this one be our number 1 cook. Because growing only happens when the food is when the stuff is fully grown, so that's not that often. And plant cut will keep up as well. Okay. So who was our constructionist? Ah, that's this guy as well. Ah, shit. Okay, I might be putting these priorities into a mess, to be honest. Let's allow Belrose to do that as well, because she has some interest, and 4 is not horrible. We can grow that up. And they can definitely do some growing when needed. Plant cut, for sure. Go for it. Yeah, and then we'll just put these on 2 for now. And then probably we're gonna have to put hauling higher as well for at least one of them, and cleaning for at least one of them, because otherwise everything's gonna be dirty like this all the time. But I think for now maybe it doesn't really matter. I don't think cleanliness is necessarily our #1 concern right now. So let's actually already put down an area for growing stuff. There's a lot of stone here that I don't necessarily want to move away. If we have like barricaded areas here, I guess having a farm here is not horrible, because then there's not houses and stuff in the way. I don't know if that's just bullshit or if what I'm saying actually makes any sense. So let's put a couple of different growing fields. We'll put one. Actually, let's put them one down, because I don't think it can be here, can it? They need to be symmetrical, otherwise I'm gonna go crazy. So we'll do let's do a 7x10 of some different things. Let's put 3 of them down for now. We're gonna put some potato plants, sounds good. Some rice plants. And actually, do we have anyone who can do heal root? We do. So let's have a heal root one as well. And since we actually have a heal root one, we can do one more. It was 7x10, wasn't it? Okay, so let's put strawberry in here, just because, you know, we don't want to eat only potatoes and corn. Can't have too much. We need some vitamins. And then we'll put a smaller one here somewhere. Maybe just like right below. Sure, why not? We'll put a 9x7 here for the heal root. Okay, so they're gonna be really busy planting for now, but I think that's okay in the beginning, and then afterwards, like I said, it doesn't happen as often. Cool. Looking good. I have faith in these people. Or these ladies. Sorry. One thing I am a little bit worried about is our lack of combat skills, I guess. So hopefully we can capture someone maybe early who can be like our little bodyguard. We have this husky here as well, which is actually quite good, because huskies... Oh, nice. He already has quite a lot of training. So we can actually train the husky to haul, which would be amazing, because then the husky can just do all the heavy lifting, and we don't actually need to have anyone prioritizing hauling. What else do we have around the map? We have some ship chunks which we can break down into compact machinery. There is some compact machinery here as well. Like I said, last time it became a bit of an issue on the map, because I was getting to the point on the research table where I could build a... When I say last time, I mean when I was playing on my own. I was getting to the point where I could do... What was it? The microelectronics, I guess? Because after that you can do the advanced... Exactly, the advanced table. And from there you can actually construct machinery yourself. Like from steel, which would have been cool. But I didn't have enough machinery to actually build the advanced research table. So I think this time we're going to be careful. We're going to even buy machinery every time we get a chance. When a merchant comes to town, we're just going to buy machinery, because, you know, that's good. So once we have this up and running, we should think about getting some power. The problem, or the change that they did now in this 1.0 version, is that what am I doing? Is that you don't have access to the solar panel immediately, which is something that I've been used to using like straight from the get-go. So we're actually gonna have to put down some wind turbines probably, and maybe even a wood fire generator as like backup power when we need it, or when the wind turbine is like full of crap, because you need to keep everything around it. You need to keep the area around it clean. So sometimes stuff grows in the way and you really need the power, else everything is gonna spoil or whatever. And then it's good to have a wood fire generator to pump in some extra power into the system. Okay, so you can already see it's getting really dirty and disgusting because no one's cleaning. But I think for now, getting the farms up and running is our highest priority. So looking pretty good. Okay, I think we'll call it for here actually. It's looking, I think, already better than the first day of our last playthrough, because we had this free house and we are already planting like heel root and food, so we should be good before winter. So yeah, you know, if you like what you see, guys, do the typical YouTube thing, subscribe and all that, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!